do a couple of those. One, always drive the safe way and go out.
Hardest rain of the night.
Rice with the football as the rain starts to come down even more. They hand it off to Beck as he comes to the near side, spins ahead maybe for a gain of a couple. So Rice has the ball. He's second down and 8 from the 22-yard line.
Here for both sides.
Thought that was in the booth.
No, I've been very calm.
Second down and 8. Rice moving left to right. Little mix-up in the backfield, and they hand it off to Hawkins, and Hawkins has a whole lot of company. Maybe got back to the... Probably lost a third down, and about 9 is coming up for Rice as he is hauled down at the 22-yard line inside Rice's own territory.
Came there to stuff him.
Robbie Beck is the only man in the backfield as he got 4 wide now for Rice. Herm working from the shotgun on third down and 7. Rice in its own territory at the 23-yard line. 5 on the play clock. Herm takes the snap, moves to the far side. He'll throw it in the flat, complete. But a whole lot of people there. 25 out to the 27-yard line. Looks like it's going to be near a first down, but did he get enough?
Nope, he's going to be short. Herb Robinson made the tackle in a one-on-one situation with Gary. The Owls got what they want.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you're the big star there.
Good.
You're blowing up.
I didn't know that. Now this one's going to be a short punt as it comes out at the 40-yard line, takes a sideways bounce to the near sideline and goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So left 44-yard line after the delay. They will move from right to left. They're in their own territory working against this Rice defense in a scoreless second quarter. Robertson, straight drop, looks to throw. Has time, now pressure, and he will go down. Great job again defensively for the Rice Owls as Joe Bob Thompson took him down on the sack with an ankle-high tackle.
I tell you what, Kelly Robertson stayed in the pocket a long time. Red. Great coverage by the Owls secondary.
That one looked like he had plenty of time. That's what you call the coverage sack. Can't put that one on the O-line. Joffrey Reynolds right up the middle. Absolutely nothing doing as Brandon Green was right there. Maybe lost a yard.
Has been making them tonight.
They move it back third down and 16. There's 1 for 4 on third down conversions on the night for the Houston Cougars. Crossing the 9-minute mark, Robertson, straight drop again, in trouble, he'll go down. Almost lost the football, got it back as he is sacked at the 35-yard line, and the Cougar offense is doing nothing right now but going backwards.
Brandon Green again on the sack as he got a Robertson.
A 4th time tonight, Jimmy McClary will come into punt. He'll stand at his own 21-yard line. Dan Dawson awaiting the kick. Good rush, he gets it off. A liner and a good kick that comes down at the 19-yard line. Dawson hit immediately. That is some kind of coverage.
Jesse Soul is a defensive back, a junior out of Houston right there. It's been a rough fall for you guys.
Clint Hatfield has checked into the full house backfield. Wishbone looking set. They throw it to the far sideline. There's a lot of contact, but absolutely no flag as Gavin Booth was the man that was running the pass route. But good.
Here's the Rice was going to try and throw the football where they're sticking to their promise this year.
Second down and 10. Herm again from the shotgun. Clint Hatfield, the setback with him. Run the play to the left side, and flags come down.
Got some
to change what they're doing defensively. They're trying to get it done offensively right now as they face a second down and 15. They've had some opportunities, but unable to cash in here in this first half. 8:08 to play in the first half. They hand it off right up the middle again, out over the 15 to the 16-yard line. Boy, a little extra effort there. Clint Hatfield, the man who is no relation, if you're wondering, to Ken Hatfield, but that doesn't stop his teammates from calling him Junior.
No huddle offense.
Herm under center. Herm will run the option to the near side. Keeps it. Has the 25 out to the 27-yard line, and enough for a Rice Owl first down. He has been magic on third down. Gain of 12. Needed 11, came to wide. They go from the 30. 4 wide receiver set. Jamie Tyler in the backfield. Herm wants to throw it near side, does, incomplete on the near sideline. Just a little bit wide, as that was the first time Gilbert Okoronkwo was the intended receiver so far this evening.
Pass was open.
2 straight passing plays on 2 straight first downs. Herm again from the shotgun. 2nd down and 10. Rice with the ball at their own 30-yard line.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Hatfield the setback. 5, 4. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. We'll run the option, left side. Herm turns the corner, has the 30, 35, 40, out to the 44-yard line, knocked out of bounds into the Rice bench across the way, but you can move the sticks again. Another Rice first down. It's not the first time it's happened. 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line. Rice in its own territory. Herm again from the shotgun. Comes near side, wants to throw back to the left, but has company, and he is sacked. Went down quick as Adrian Lee was the man who got to him to the 39-yard line. Call it officially 2nd down and 14. Again, wide receivers to each side, 4 in the formation. Herm straight drop, has a seam, steps up in the pocket, he'll run. Near side 50 and down at the 48-yard line. Again, another big-time run as he is going to be a bit short. 13 yards, he needed 14 to pick up the first down. Jermaine Woodard finally there to make the stop.
5, 4.
And a little guy would lead
3, 2.
Out of 2 on. They're going to call timeout.
Take it, Kevin.
They do call the timeout with 5:42 to go as the play clock was about to. Was going to the locker room, albeit he's in this locker room. So, go. Henderson runs the option to the left side, cuts it up. Has the first down on that 3rd down and short as he gets down to the 45-yard line of Houston. Did his job on that play. Kid is just an absolutely outstanding. A whole lot of books in that district. So he has the team moving with 5.5. And he'll get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. The man that was there first, though, was Brian Hill for the Houston Cougars. Down to 5 on the play clock. It's a 2nd down and 11. Full house backfield again from the 45-yard line. Going up top with the man open. Okoronkwo dropped it. Boy, he had it and dropped it at the 16-yard line. And where have we seen that before? Seen it a couple of times tonight. What a good-looking throw. Down and 11 coming from the Houston 46-yard line. Rice in their road white jerseys with the blue pants driving. Straight drop. Now he'll run left side. Getting outside and down to the 40-yard line. And a late flag coming in. Could be a late hit. As Henderson got to the sideline, 10 from the 27-yard line. But Henderson has come in and he's run the offense. Big play there was the penalty on Houston. Now Rice with the football down to the 27-yard line. A lot of pressure. Henderson gets away. 20-yard line, moving outside to the 15. A gain of 10 yards on a play where he could very well have lost 5.
Easy early penetration, just nice stutter step vision.
Tell you what, right now the Houston defense is really on its heels. You got some guys sucking wind right now. So it's a 1st down and 10 from the Houston 16. Again, right back up the middle as Henderson takes it maybe for a gain of a couple. But you got a lot of guys coming to the Houston sideline tapping that red helmet saying, Coach, I need a blow. And so they're having to move some people in and out right now.
You know, guys may not quite be used to Houston weather again.
2nd down and 7 from the 13. The 16th play of this drive for Rice. Straight drop to throw. They went to the near side. Booth! Touchdown Rice. Had it in the near corner. We waited for the call, and it's a touchdown. And the Rice Owls have drawn first blood.
Greg Henderson comes in, the freshman, orchestrates a scoring drive right there. The Owls had 6 touchdown passes a year ago, make it number 1 here in 2. They're a little bit, but you got to give Booth a lot of credit. He went up, he's a big receiver, grabbed it, and the Owls get on the board first.
Now Skeen for the point after, and he is perfect. So it took a while, but we've got Penn. He's back deep along with Brandon Middleton. Penn to the far side, Middleton to the near side as Brandon Skeen has it teed up at the 35-yard line, a low liner. It'll bounce at the 12. Penn thinking about it. Will he field it? Picks it up at the 5, coming out the far sideline, up to the 15, and he is absolutely nailed at the 16-yard line as Joe Bob Thompson. He's not just a linebacker, but he also plays on the special teams.
The Owls would like to thank Pilgrim Cleaners. When you know more about cleaning, make it Pilgrim Cleaners.
All pretty tough up here, too.
7-0 Owls on top. Rice getting it done on the offensive in that time, and now Houston will try to do the same, but that's not the way to do it. They handed off Joffrey Reynolds, and man, tell you what, it looked like Joe Bob Thompson was the man who they were handing it off to. The senior from Dangerfield was right there with Joffrey Reynolds to knock him down after a loss of 2. Got 3 wide receivers to the near side, tight end set to the right on 2nd down and 12. Houston in its own territory at the 13-yard line. Straight drop again. They throw this one complete. First catch of the night for Bell. Jukes a man, gets past the 15-yard line, out to the 18. A modest gain there, but a 3rd down situation is coming up for the Cougars. First half, I believe, I beg your pardon, 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions and a 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Cougars. Here comes the blitz again. They pick it up. Ball tipped to the line of scrimmage, but complete. Brandon Middleton, and Middleton lost his feet, and he goes down immediately at the 20-yard line. And again, Houston will have to punt the football away after a kick. You know, you think about that, you don't have a whole lot of time to work with here in this second half. We'll see what they do. Rice, much more of a time of possession type of an offense. They come after it. Clary gets it off. Low liner. The spiral bounces at the 50. Dan Dawson picks it up. Comes near side, midfield, 45-yard line, and knocked out of bounds there. But Rice will have the football with 93 seconds remaining, and they've got 46 yards to work with.
Got a heck of a block there from Renee.
5-1100.
A 1st down and 10 for the Owls. Henderson rolls the pocket left, has his man complete. Gavin Booth has the football, and you can move the sticks again as the ball is caught and down at the 32-yard.
He can really throw it, and he has not let me down so far in what I've seen early in his collegiate career.
A 1st down and 10 for the Owls from the 38. Rolling it far side, and that one's incomplete. Just off the hands. Again, Gavin Booth.
Parker was all over him.
There was a long time is getting pretty close here. Need another big stand by the defense to go into the locker room and just try to regroup in the second half.
That second half will start with Rice with the football. Now they lose the football on the snap, and who's got it? It's a scrum right now, and I believe it's Rice football, and it is.
Well, that's the first freshman play that Henderson's thrown at us tonight. Surprise.
Rice 7 for 11 on 3rd down situations. They lead 7-0, and they face a 3rd down and 11 right now. The ball from the 33-yard line inside Houston territory. Handed off from the shotgun, and there's just absolutely no room there. A 4th down is coming up. We'll see what they do with the clock. With 30 seconds left, they may just let this one run out.
They have no timeouts. They used their last timeout.
At the 40, call it a 50-yard attempt. Ball back. Kick is up, and the kick
short.
Is short. And that is how these two teams will go to the line.
Around Orlando Iglesias has a reception. So Rice defense in the first half, I say go back to that, dump it off, let the guys get the ball in their hands and try to make some plays and then try to establish the running game. But again, you're down by just 7. The Owls dominated the first half of play. I still have to feel confident about their opportunity and their chances in the second.
And right now it is a 7-0 lead for the Rice Owls as they get set to get the football here in the second half. The low liner, it comes to one of the up men. It's Hawkins from the 20, 25, out to the 30, 35-yard line, out to the 37 on the far hash. And Rice with some good field position. Tom Franklin, you talked about they've had long fields to go. This is good field position for Rice to start here in the second half.
Well, it's going to start rather than these.
With the Silver Wings, and Kyle Herm is under center. As promised by Matt Thomas, and he has 2 running backs behind him. Hand off to the second man through. I believe it's Sean White, and White tried to break it outside, couldn't do it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. Rough sledding inside there. Good job.
First time we've seen the wishbone all night long in the backfield.
Straight drop, and they'll throw from that wishbone set. Throwing for the far sideline. Incomplete. Flag comes down. The coverage was there by Jason Parker. He and Gavin Booth got tied up. It'll be interesting to see because there was contact going both ways. Some confusion with the Rice offense. Herm looking over to the sideline to the far side. Now he goes under center. Tyler, the single set back, and they'll hand it to Tyler. Man, there wasn't a whole lot there. A lot of red jerseys. That's about all that was there. Big Rufus Williams, one of those, and along with Robin Tremblay, 6'2" senior from Quebec City. Score of 7-0. From the shotgun, Herm comes to the near side. He'll throw it complete and hit immediately. Making the catch was Leroy Bradley, but a nice job on the corner as Houston had some people right there. And it was
Robbins on the football field and hopefully try to get something generated offensively.
This is where Rice was golden in the first half. 3rd down and 6. Herm, the only man in the backfield as he goes back in a shotgun set. Now Sean White will join him in the backfield.
7, 6.
4 wideouts, 5 on the play clock. They run the option left side, pitch it back. White tries to get the corner. 45 down to the 43-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down. The play developed so far behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like a bigger gain than it was. Kekoa Bell back deep for Houston as he stands at the 10-yard line.
Hasn't had a chance to return one yet tonight.
A high boot, short. Comes down at the 10, great punt, and that's where the fair catch is called for and made at the 9-yard line. Outstanding job, but what else would you expect?
You can drive the beverage cart, okay?
You've seen me play, Tom.
You can drive the beverage
you've
cart.
seen me play.
All right, Godfrey the single setback. Tight end set to the right. They try running the play on the right side. Godfrey beats one man out to the 15, carrying would-be tacklers out to the 18-yard line. Well, that's the first time we've seen any spark out of this Houston offense in quite some time.
Old-fashioned football, nothing more than an off-tackle power play.
He gained 9. That means Houston has minus 10 yards of rushing. Godfrey, again, spins off one man at the line of scrimmage. Maybe has the first down. He only needed 1. It looked good to begin with, but a short gain and a nice job of penetration by the Rice defensive line.
Brandon Green and Rashard Pittman down at the bottom had lots of help.
The tight ends here on the big package for the Cougs.
Boys in red and white are 1 for 6 on 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 from the 18. Reynolds tries the right side. Should have the first down. Got it on second effort as he carried a couple of tacklers with him. He got a nice block out there from Tim Feathers, the tight end, the sophomore from West Orange Start.
Good flow on the outside. Kenny Smith, the last one up, a little slow.
He's in the second. Now I formation. Houston moving the football from right to left from their own 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. Hand it to the second man. Again, Joffrey Reynolds. Well, the hole was there for a second, but it closed down quick. Again, Brandon Green, also Jason Hebert, leading up from the free safety spot as well.
The week.
So a 2nd down and 9. Gain of 1 to the 21-yard line. Houston in its own territory, working against this Rice defense. Godfrey, a lot of trouble in the backfield. But broke a tackle and picked up positive yardage out to the 25-yard line where he's knocked down at the 26. But that was a play that looked like it was in a lot of trouble from the beginning, and Godfrey made something out of not a whole lot.
As he was being planted into the ground.
Here comes the first pass.
Penn will come in, and he will replace Joffrey Reynolds. Straight drop, they throw it out of the shotgun, dropped. Kekoa Bell had it in his hands and let it go here on the near hash mark at the 27-yard.
Late in the fall with some injuries, and I wonder if he might still be a little bit hurt because we haven't seen him.
Kick this one away. Clary hits it high and comes down at the 42-yard line where Dawson will take it there on a knee, and that is where Rice
ID coming.
will
Let's pause for
have
station.
in favor of the Rice Owls. Tom Frankie talked about that. Now they have the football at the 43-yard line in their own territory. Pitch back to Hawkins. Breaks it outside 50, 45, inside Houston territory, down to the 42-yard line. Nice play on 1st down, a gain of 15.
That looked like a play out of one of Rice's future opponents' playbook. Nothing but the toss play to the I back. Looked like a
big problem. Now they go from the I formation from the 45-yard line. Rice moving the football into Houston territory. They hand it off again. Hawkins, the second man, maybe a gain of a yard, but a lot of red jerseys there to meet him and knock him down immediately. Short gain, a 2nd down and long coming up.
I think he ran into Keith Meyer. Meyer was pushed back and ran right.
Harm will take the snap from under center. I formation again. Beck and Whiter in the backfield. They run the option left. Herm turns the corner. 30. 25 down at the 23-yard line, and he is run up out of bounds on the far sideline after a gain of 21 yards. The Owl offense is clicking right now.
Getting tired.
Well, right. Now they've moved Fowler out to tackle, so it's a very strong left side for the Owls.
From the Houston 23, pitch back, White left side, cuts it back against the grain, has a gain of 5, knocked down inside the 20-yard line at the 19. I'd say this is a very tired Houston offense, or defense, I should say, right now.
The humidity is playing a factor, and the team that's on the field longest is suffering.
2nd and 5, handoff right up the middle. Not a whole lot there. It's going to be a 3rd down coming up, maybe a gain of a yard as they went to the first man. I believe it was Robbie Beck. 17-yard line. Owls have been great on 3rd down tonight. White and Beck in the backfield. They hand it off to Beck. First man has the 15-yard line.
Short one.
Going to be short of the first down by about a yard and a half. Matt Thomas, what do you have?
Cramping become a factor, guys, on the University of Houston side.
Brandon Skeen looking to make it a 10-0 lead for the Owls. Pass back, ball down, kick is up.
No good.
And
wide right.
again, no good. This time, they hooked one left from their own 20-yard line, moving right to left here in the third quarter. Kelly Robertson under center. It's Baldwin in motion to the right, I formation. Joffrey Reynolds taking on the right side, turns a corner, 20 to the 24-yard line, slammed out of bounds there. Kenny Smith, one of the first Owls to get to him. Smith, what he gives up in size, makes up for in heart. Not holding
exactly.
it. Nobody sees it. Or nobody in a striped shirt. So
they don't see much anyway.
Second down and 6 after the 4-yard game. Now they're talking it over. Baldwin,
5,
the
4,
setback here on the left
3,
side, I formation,
2.
and Robertson is going to
Kevin.
call a timeout. So timeout on the field again. Nothing. The Owls on top. Cougars with the football, facing a second down and 6. Kelly Robertson called the timeout. Now he takes his team back out. He stands in a shotgun formation. Joffrey Reynolds is set back. They'll throw it near side, off the hands. But it's been a tough passing night. Brian Robinson, he was open in the third down and 6. Big play here for the Cougar offense again from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers near side, 1 to this top. Now they throw it again, almost picked off, and had it been intercepted by Dan Dawson, he'd be celebrating right now because just couldn't get to it at the 25-yard line as the ball was in for about 5 seconds before he threw it. And now for all of his work, he gets to go back and field a punt off the foot of Jimmy McClary. McClary, it's a good one. Good high spiral, turns over and drives Dawson back to the 28-yard line where he calls for a fair catch. Great job there. Maybe changing the field position right now.
Cougs, that's the number you need for tickets.
Kyle Hearn brings his Rice Owls out. He's under center as he pitches it back, coming near side. It's Hatfield. Hatfield digging, trying to get out to the 35-yard line, and does, as he's going to be short of a first down, but still a gain of 7 on first down.
Anik Milligan cramping up.
Second and third, you can do a lot of things. Milligan.
Noticing that Robertson's eyes are not backing off on the first receiver he's looking to. He's not even checking off and looking at second and third threats.
I'm going to say you would be the only person down there as the ball goes to the field, but Rice gets back on it. That doesn't have problems with the cramps right now. That's going to be a big play.
No, then Travis Hale's going to have to be called upon to change the field position.
From the 34-yard line. They run it right up the middle. First down and more. Big gain to the 45 to the 40. Cutting left. 35 to the 30-yard line goes James Tyler, and it's going to be 15 more, at least 5 after a face mask as he goes down at the 30-yard line. A huge gain, 36 yards for Jamie Tyler.
Pull that one. Just for now, we got to have something.
Hey, what a great run. Provide big plays in today's game. So far, they've been right.
Well, this time Hatfield's in and they pitch it to him running around the left side. Has a seam, 20-yard line, bounces off a man there. Still going, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Rice. What a play by Hatfield as he goes in from 26 yards.
Didn't he? He disappeared.
Unbelievable run by Clint Hatfield. As he was hit by 3 or 4 different Houston Cougars, there's one down at the 19-yard.
Right after and try to make it a 14-0 Rice lead. Josh Seal with the hole. Good pass from center. Ball is up, and it is perfect. So a new score at the John O.
From a situation where, you felt good about the fact that you weren't doing anything, but you were still in the football game, into a situation where you have to do something.
It's been a while since they have. 61 seconds on that last possession on the offensive end. Ball taken down at the 5-yard line, moving upfield out to the 25-yard line, and that is about it. As that's where Houston will have a 25-yard line. 3:51 to play. Huffman down for Rice to make the stop. It's on the tee.
You should always play with your own balls. That's what I've always said.
Tee's on the 30-yard line.
Little inside joke here in the booth, folks.
You better hope it's an inside joke. It'll come to Middleton. He'll take it on a run at the 15, 20, up to the 25, spins away to the far sideline, 35, 40-yard line. to the 39. He's knocked out of bounds just shy of the 40, so good field position for the Houston Cougars. They've had pretty good field position throughout. 3 wide receivers to the near side. That's the wide side of the field. From the 39-yard line, Houston, and it's home red. From the right side, they're moving right to left. They throw this one complete in the flat. Robinson trying to spin away from a man, but he's picked the wrong guy to try to spin away from because Dan Dawson knocking him down on his tracks at the 46-yard line.
Tandem in the entire country. That time the first catch for B. Robinson.
And the first completion here in the second half. It's a gain of 7, second down and 3. Nose of the football just over the 45. Quick drop, complete again, midfield. Robinson, the same man, falls inside Rice territory. Had a defender attached to him, but it's going to be enough for a first down, and they will move the stick.
Good base.
Well, there's that first down that Houston has been looking for. Just a couple of ticks, under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Owls leading at 14-0. Houston driving. Have the football in Rice territory at the 48-yard line. Near hash mark. Robertson straight drop, pats the football, throws it short. He's looking again for Robinson on the near sideline.
Themselves back on this field, and hopefully with the humid conditions, it may be a problem.
Leaf Penn is checked in at the single setback behind Robertson. Pump fake, throws deep, looking for the home run ball, incomplete. Just off the hands
I think Brandon
of
Green got a
Brandon
piece of that,
Middleton. Hey, Houston is fortunate on the right. Ross. Brandon Middleton, the wide receiver to the far side. They're 2 for 9, the Cougars are on third down. Movement inside the line, but they get back. They throw this one complete. Iglesias has it 35, 34 to the 33-yard line. Knocked off his pins there by Patrick Dendy, but not after a gain of 50.
The linebacker's spot slipped as he tried to get into the flat.
Joffrey Reynolds, a single setback, 2 wide receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Ball straight between the hash. They've completed. Reynolds has it at the 30, 35, breaks the tackle, 25, down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20 to the 19 on the little slip screen, a gain of 14 yards. Templeton under center, first down and 10, ball near hash mark from the 19. Counter move, they hand it off Reynolds. Boy, nice running inside, 15 down to the 14 to the 12-yard line, and the Cougars are clicking right now for the first time tonight.
Under 2 minutes. Jabari,
14-0, Houston driving though. From right to left, ball near hash mark. Wide side of the field is the right side where 2 wide receivers go. Second down and 4. Robertson throws this one incomplete. Off the hand of Brian Robinson. No flag, although the Houston bench wanted one, but outstanding third down. 4 to go. The ball's on the 17. Line to make is the 13-yard line. Beg your pardon, line to make is the 9. Robertson straight drop, throws this one complete. And it's going to be a touchdown right up the middle. Grover Thompson caught it at the 5, turned, and walked into the end zone.
Junior college All-American on the defensive line.
Patterson to kick it through for the extra point, make it a 7-point ball game. And
Quick break,
he does just that.